Bueno, pues ya estamos aquí de vuelta. Perdonar, vamos a ver si esta vez no tenemos problemas de si se ve bien o no se ve bien. Ay, que no me deja mover ahora. Pues continuamos. A ver qué tal se ve y tal se oye. Continuar, continuar.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to taken shelter in his hideout.
¿Qué tal
The
ahora?
Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt but always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Pues tenemos que ir al... ayudar a las brujas del Cenagal del Jorobado. Tenemos que ir a cobrar una deuda de un pajarraco. A ver qué es lo que había hecho. Mientras voy a poner... A ver ahora qué tal se ve. Siguiendo a tropicones. No, ¿verdad? Ahora va mucho mejor. Sigue viendo tropicones. No sé, por qué va trompicones. Un segundito que arregle yo esto. Está todo bien, puñetas. Está todo bien. Vamos a volver. Ya estamos aquí. A ver qué tal ahora. ¿Va mejor? Vamos a coger el caballo. ¿Dónde está el caballito? No se queda atascado. A la madre que la cajo. Venga. Vamos para allá.
Come on, Roach.
que andar bastante, un kilómetro y pico. Aquí donde el balón. Esto es genial. Esto es una tontería, pero bueno.
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste,
Mal,
for
mal,
I've
mal, mal.
99 left after you.
¿Por qué quieres pelear conmigo?
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why, then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight!
Venga.
No,
Yes.
I yield.
That enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next time we meet,
La próxima vez te mataré.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Bueno, me parece que hay que hacerlo como unas 3 o 4 veces. Aquí ir encontrándoselo por el camino. Pero bueno, ya lo iremos. Eso vamos a ir encontrándolo. Ahí, ¿dónde estás? Vale. Venga. Continuamos el caminito, que es largo todavía. Un momentito. Voy a mover un poco la pantalla. Ahí. Listo.
Slow now.
Ya lo siento, pero que tengamos estos problemas. Ahí estamos. Fuerte. No quiero mover. No. Hay bichejos que no nos interesan para. Maldito shift que no lo tengo quitado. ¿Qué te vas para el otro lado? Bueno, estamos aquí, tenemos un arreglo. Vamos a ver qué nos ofrece el arreglo.
Aye, that'll come in me bones.
Hola, amigo.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
Vamos, que vende de todo. A ver qué tiene.
Show me your wares.
¿Esto qué es? Esto para adentro por si acaso, que eso es interesante. Cuarto mapa. 35 de vigor, no me interesa. A ver. Montante descarga. Piedra única. Piedra única. Que aquí ninguno vende los... Joder. Los diagramas para hacer... ¿Cómo se llama esto? Herramientas. Ninguno. A ver, tenemos nivel 8. ¿Esto qué? Nada. Y de plata, nada tampoco. Reparar. Reparamos. No hay nada. A ver, ¿eres un maestro armero?
Master quality weapons. You capable of making them?
Who do you think I am? A Tory?
A Tory?
The master craftsman of Novigrad. Why, everyone's heard of him. Says he's retired now, so no. Ain't no one can do what you ask.
Pues nada. Ya sabemos lo que tenemos que
So
ir
long.
a buscar un maestro. Porque nos falta un montón para tener un maestro. Para los bandos. A ver, nivel 30 y pico, me parece. 90 y tantos. No. Secundarias. 24. Bueno, ya he dicho 31. Entonces, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Seguir el camino, ¿no? No seguimos el camino.
Told him to touch the roof. It has to be full of puddles of
Faster.
Estamos todavía a mitad de camino. ¿A dónde mucho de eso? Ah, ya me acuerdo. Los cogemos. Y tenemos lo que hemos cogido antes. La nota corral de Hieronymus acerca del brujo. En vez de Anonymous, Hieronymus. Cuarto mapa y contrato. No, pero todavía no vamos a hacer cosas. Ah, espera.
I have coin and my old home.
Aquí tenemos una misión.
But it's infested with
Ay.
beasts.
A ver. Ese de ahí, la chava esta pobrecita. ¿Ves? Eso no se hace, no se hace, no se
What was
hace.
that
No se hace.
about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
¿Qué pasó?
What happened to him?
A caller came one day, a drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
A los muestros los puedo matar yo.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
Ole.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
Aceptamos. Y está a 600.000. ¿Dónde está el caballico? Ahí.
That's it, Roach.
¿Qué salí?
Whoa there, Roach.
Just sent Grandad out for some joy.
Para que no me la isla. Yendo por el camino podemos ir perfectamente, pero bueno. Mi equipo donde dé la gana a la... Tío. No sé ni cuánto hemos hecho. podemos salir por el caminante. Aquí tenemos algo. Pero todavía no podemos. A ver. ¿A dónde tenemos que ir? Porque vamos. Nos hemos ido para donde no era. Así que tenemos que ir para la derecha. No sé por qué no he seguido el camino, la verdad. No sé por qué no he seguido el jodido camino. Paso de ello. Este camino. Es el señor del bosque.
Must be the man in the old woman mentioned.
How you like that silver?
Manor's got a few new tenants.
Otra más. Adiós. Vale. Ahora tenemos que buscar lo que nos ha dicho. En teoría ya está hecha, pero si encontramos lo que nos ha dicho, mejor todavía. Ahí.
Wonder what door this
Llave del
opens.
granero. Llave del granero. Cajón.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
Cerrar. Bueno, no hay mucho que digamos, Y ya han debido de pasar todos. Han debido de pasar. Zafiro. Polvo de alquimista. hasta aquí.
Somebody lived here once. Dolores.
Este sea el cofre.
Something here. A chest.
Entonces, vamos a intentar la misión. Y por el camino. Es por donde tenemos que haber ido. Ven aquí. Perdón. Era una calavera roja, o sea, ni de coña. Ni de coña. Aún, todavía. A ver, ¿quieres andar por el jodido camino?
Not so fast, Roach.
Qué preciosidad de amanecer, o de atardecer, que es atardecer. Qué preciosidad.
Take it easy.
Riddle, string, me, ghostly.
Master Witcher,
To the
there's an
forest
elven
for brushwood yesterday.
You naughty other huntsman.
Bueno, pues ya estamos aquí.
Mum said if I beat she'll send
Y
me
entregamos la misión
cowcat.
a la pobre señora. No, tenemos por aquí. Nada. Quita. Hola, señora Dolores.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
Ya es segura.
It's safe now.
I thank you. This means so much. And perchance did you find my chest? With my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
God's guide you.
Muy bien. A ver. Continuemos con la misión que estábamos haciendo. Que era... No... Damas del bosque. A ver si no se nos desvía del caminito. Ahí estamos. Y para otro lado. Con la bruma, madre. Tiene que toda. Bandidos.
That's enough of that.
A ver. Ya. Yo no he hecho nada, Me han atacado a mí. A ver, para lo que dan, como que no llevo nada.
Slow now. Whoa. Hey there.
Vale, y es para el otro lado. No, es para otro. Como se puede ir por muchos caminos. Pastillas. No. El primero de los Wirlin. Anuncios, lo primero. A ver, está dentro. Paso dado. Pues vamos a meditar. Porque es muy tarde y vamos a meditar por la mañana para que se vea. A ver. Vamos a ir a hablar con el mercader. Hola, mercader.
Milk, freshly curdled milk. Eggs straight from the coop, nary a trace of shit on them.
A ver qué vendes.
Show me what you sell.
No vendes una M. Pero bueno, para venderte. No merece la pena. No merece la pena.
So long.
Así que vamos a irnos a la misión.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Greetings.
¿Qué es lo que perturba a los aldeanos?
Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Yo no sirvo a nadie.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Los detalles.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now is a wonder. Few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
¿Cuánto hace que ocurre eso?
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise.
Esto ya lo hemos leído.
Few times folk... The ground neath...
3.
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled the hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hare rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Echaremos un vistacito.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Bueno, está a 300 metros. Vamos a ir con cuidado. Hay muchísimos caminos.
Don't let him touch his back!
Come on, come closer.
No entiendo.
Bring in your guts, Eddie! Oh, you witch fucker! Instead of grabbing your dog.
Ven, ven.
Damn.
Fuera. No, petaca. Cuando se ponen un poco impertinentes no hay forma de matarlos. Lo siento, yo quiero ir a apática. Ven aquí. Que llego antes. Flota de la ruina del noble, más allá.
Looks like rain.
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Powers will end.
Aquí. Creo que podemos hacer en alquimia la esencia de... No, todavía no podemos hacer estatua de hombre lobo.
Show yourself. I want to talk.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Bueno, aquí nada. Y lo ponemos... A ver. A ver. Bueno, pues... Ahí está.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
Quiero que todos los que son...
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
¿Por qué fui atacado?
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
Vaya. ¿Quién eres?
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I'd kept the balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over us.
You must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from the broth of human flesh.
¿Por qué te mataron?
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
¿Crees que puedo liberarte?
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly. A labyrinth of thieves. The children. I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale. A gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
A ver. Los niños están en peligro.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
No te creo.
I don't believe you, Spirit. Too many claim you're evil. Your words alone, not enough.
Dare harm me, and against you will rise all the powers of nature.
Con... A recoger todo lo que ofrece. No hay ningún puñetero cofre. Ni un puñetero cofre. Vamos a salir. Lo haremos antes de irnos.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the
Lo hemos
whispering
puesto así
hillock
por
for
el
a while.
layer.
Cannot be.
No lo hemos puesto
There's something
en
lurking
grande,
there.
pero bueno. Oh, pues no lo sé.
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the
Sí, no
heart
sé por qué
and its
estaremos perdiendo
inhabitant.
fotogramas, la verdad.
So it were a ghost.
Porque está igual que ayer, igual
Will
que
it
todo.
be back?
No.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Bien. Pero gracias por el aviso, de verdad. Se agradece.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
You can bring it, not ugly.
Malvadas son. Malvadas.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
¿Nos han comido?
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
The woman who cares for the kids.
She's a debt to pay. She is here by choice.
She's insane.
She knew what our pact entailed when she made it. We helped her. She promised to serve. Now she bears our mark. Belongs to us. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
Me habéis usado.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Lots free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
Yes.
So forth
should have not found so brave a knight, so able.
¿Para qué queréis a los niños o quién era el espíritu encerrado en el árbol? A ver. ¿Para qué queréis a los niños?
What did you need the children for?
We? They needed us. Our care.
Where are they?
They are far away.
Their troubles are over.
Se los han cargado. ¿Por qué ha cambiado vuestro aspecto?
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
A ver, esto es poliformismo, ya sabéis por qué estoy aquí. No, ya sabéis por qué estoy aquí.
You know why I'm here. You know what I want.
You shall dream of us and return for what you reject. They always come back.
Háblame de la mujer que busco, o sea, Siri.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
¿Dónde está ahora?
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special would arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp.
We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of. A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that would burst into flame.
Como un paquetito de patatas fritas.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot! You know she is meant for him!
Emmerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it!
You'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Ya estaba ahí la...
Come back!
Lo que tengo que hacer es subir, no pelear.
tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that.
Such a shame she fled.
No dejaré que os... perdón. No dejaré que os hagáis con la vuestra. La encontraré y volveré por vosotros. La encontraré y volveré por vosotros.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound.
And one will die. But it shan't be one of us. Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Seeing you, handsome knight.
Vale. Veamos. Vamos a dejar que salga todas los avisos. Estamos casi a punto de subir de nivel. Vale. Veamos pues. Misiones. Estamos al level 8. Busca el tesoro. Nada todavía. Contratos de brujo. Nada todavía. Misiones secundarias. Nada todavía. Y a donde el varón. Pues entonces. Pues vamos ahí. ¿Dónde estaba eso? ¿No? Siempre me lío que no sé dónde está aquí el salto. Creo que es allá atrás. Vale. Eso no tenemos que ir. Tenemos que ir hasta aquí. Ah, pero ya hemos llegado. Vamos a ir para acá. Para el cruce. Y vamos para adentro, para el castillo. Un visto. Tamara Strenger, hija del balón sanguinero, posible secuestro, gran recompensa para que lo encuentre. Esa estaba antes en la en la casa del espía. Ana Stranger, esposa del varón sanguinario, posible secuestro. O sea que han secuestrado a las dos. Bueno, continuamos por aquí. Boris y contrato. Realmente. A ver, por la puerta, señor.
You look awful.
Está cerrado.
Say what you will, but it's like...
Otro libro. A ver.
Want to chat? No, with me. My head's a twirling without her.
está. Continuamos. Oh. Creo que he robado, pero...
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? My ladder's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Enséñame, género.
I'd like to take a look.
¿Esto qué es? Pide religión. Habrá que comprarlo. A ver. Fuera, 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 fuera. A ver. Es lo mismo, pero con uno más de armadura. Pues no. Bueno, da igual, no pasa nada. Esto sí y esto también. Aquí puedo meter la cerveza. Y ya está. Adiós.
Farewell.
Bueno, no voy a volver a robar o a saquear, no voy a ser
Halt! Who goes there?
¿Os acordáis de aquellos dos que nos dijeron lo de las dos espadas?
Depends who's
Aquí
asking.
están.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah, and I want to plough the lovely Queen Cero.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You brought us around. As I recall, you were to go your separate way.
Y lo hice. Me condujo aquí.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Sí, sí, sí.
Open the gate. Sergeants! Ardle! Witcher to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think?
Vale. Vamos. Tenemos aquí un cartelito.
Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Vamos a leerlos.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives. Or continue to resist, join the guerrilla.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant halls?
A ver qué nos ofrece. A ver
Show
qué
me
nos
what you
ofrece.
got.
Bueno, vamos a ver, ¿esto qué es? Tercer mapa. Hay que comprarlo eso. Los mapas, importante. Y todo esto, a ver. Bueno, todo esto lo vamos a conseguir, la verdad. El pánico del caballo no me interesa.
See ya.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
Oi, where the fuck are you going?
A ver qué nos ofrece primero.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
A ver. Grifo, grifo, grifo. Sí, grifo. Grifo, grifo y grifo. Pero ninguno enseña. Ninguno enseña. A ver. Botas de caballería, nada. Compuestos de artesanía, no. Corazas, a ver. Estamos a level 8. A ver. Lambesón de recazar recompensas. Resistencia. Perdemos casi todo, nada, no nos interesa nada. Guanteletes. Seguimos lo mismo, perdemos. Perdemos y perdemos. Y pantalones de caballería. Es que no me cae la pena. Reparar. Y salimos. 4.
So long.
Y seguimos con la misión. Ole.
And that one, hard banged a lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one. Joe.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago.
Qué bonito eso, ¿eh?
And you,
Sol,
shut it
atardecer.
down. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
Se le han currado muchísimo, la verdad. Estos pequeños detalles.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Oh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Hola.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
No es más que eso, palabrería.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside.
Hay muchísima ahora conversación y cinemática, ¿eh?
Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Será un placer.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Temerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Es horrible.
I don't. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
A ver, ¿es una amenaza o podemos ir al grano? Puedes ir al grano. No quiero amenazar
Get
al
to the
varón.
point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach
Continuamos
the
la historia de
village.
antes. En el mismo sitio donde se ha quedado. Sigue el cauce del río y busca ayuda.
Must leave this place.
Este no tiene... La pobretica no tiene visión del brujo. Pero hay que coger todas las plantas que podamos porque nos van a...
She needs help.
You can calm down.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing.
¿Dónde vives?
Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
¿Cómo has llegado hasta aquí?
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail. Then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
¿Por qué seguías el camino del...
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had an app to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked. But Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats. That would solve things.
O sea que... Haciendo una cosa mal... Ala. Cuando la bruja.
You and your father. When did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come. I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
El rey lobo.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
No tengas miedo.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too.
Come. I'll help you up.
Ah, lo dicho, tenemos que coger todas las plantas que podamos porque nos van a pedir una serie.
Wolves! Quick, hide!
Bueno. Lobos de los cojones. mía.
You can come out now. Massacred by something with immense claws.
Vamos con la niña.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
Madre mía, cómo está. Lo ha reventado. A ver, empezamos.
Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied?
Ole. La pierna.
Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree.
O sea que es fuerte. 3.
Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death.
Los ojos.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Matarlo.
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Necesitamos recoger cicuta menos. Más lobos. Vale. Bueno.
They're gone. You can come out.
You cut him up bad. The Wolf King will be angry.
All right. I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire, brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. you just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Bueno. Hemos entrado aquí ya 5 veces.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets? Bellies all in blood. Clawed open. No wolves did this.
This way, through the cave.
You lead.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
Then I'm not either.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
Chiquitín. A ver, Patito, ven aquí. Patito. Vale.
Give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
Encontramos un cadáver en el bosque.
You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Yaren, must be. We was returning from Midcopse when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren...
The little one. No details.
Tenemos que ir a la aldea.
You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man.
Vaya. Vamos a verte el sonido.
He's sure to help you.
Perdona.
Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Zampando como limas.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. Well, pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
Qué majo el balón sanguinario, ¿sabes? No me queda sanguinario.
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
Ah, a topic for another time.
The little girl who showed up here with Ciri. What happened to her?
Gretka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Ciri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
¿Cómo sé que puedo
Thing
fiarme de ti?
is, can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
Trato hecho.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When did you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
¿Qué aspecto tienen?
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green, like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 20 winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
¿Las has buscado?
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
¿Tus hombres las han molestado?
This place. Must be hard to be the only 2 women here.
This place? What do you mean? I wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of Horsens, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
¿Últimamente ha ocurrido algo insólito?
Anything unusual happen before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything strange?
Unusual? No. Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that a beast had ravaged a woman by the well. Devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Velen. And my women, Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever, and Tamara, occupied with her things, nothing unusual.
¿Tienes enemigos?
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
Necesito más información.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Vale. Sin puntitos, no está mal.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Is that what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? What's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Our bedchamber. Tamara's room is theirs. Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks.
Eso se apagó, seguro.
Anise. Sandalwood.
Pantalones de plata. Pantalones de plata.
Saffron.
Carta de Tamara. La tercera parte de la escuela de la mejora. Muy bien. Todavía nos queda. Un cofrecito. Un muñeco y un caramelo. ¿Qué?
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Vudú. Y había por aquí, eso es un rastro. Vamos a seguirlo. A ver dónde nos lleva. Para abajo.
Rubble everywhere.
Epa. Y más para abajo.
Think I got scabies.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him
Ten
up
con
now.
cuidado, no robando nada, no va a ser que nos vea un guardia y la liemos. Aquí ya podemos coger todo lo que tenemos. Vamos a ver. Todo esto son un poquito más que 1 o 2 monedas, pero con la llave. Y aquí tenemos un par de cositas. Vale, cogemos oración. Fuego eterno que iluminas los corazones y nos das luz. Confórtanos con tu calor, saca las lágrimas, quema a los enemigos y coge bajo tu cuidado a nuestros enemigos. Da salud a mi madre, castiga a mi padre, ayúdame a cumplir mi destino. Vale.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Ahora tenemos que ir arriba. Ahora no. Siguiente habitación. Ah, bueno, mira. ¿Esta puerta cerrada? Sí. Yo no he sido. Y veis en el minimapa que tenemos aquí en este castillo, pues el segundo alijo. Ahí el cofre verde, no lo podemos ver. Está para allí, pero luego.
Little prick.
Primero lo que nos interesa. Este ya lo hemos hecho. Vamos a revisar por si acaso. Sí.
What do you seek here?
Done poking around?
Encontré una muñeca.
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
El parecido es asombroso.
So it is supposed to be
No vamos
Triss.
a insultarle.
Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard.
Tengo que seguir buscando.
Can't help thinking I've missed something. Need to take another look.
What fucked up face?
Bueno. Pues lo mismo. Los grifos. Qué bien.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
Vale. Primero vamos a recoger todo lo que podamos. Y luego ya... Perdón, hacemos algo. Nos están dando lo mismo todo el rato.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope. Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
A ver qué otro lado.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Ervelus. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
I need a good plow.
Damn, trail breaks off. Spruce wood. Find something else. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Vamos con el balón.
Done poking around?
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Signos de la pelea.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing! Not a one of them!
¿Sabes algo de este amuleto?
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Vamos a ver al conjurado.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Corpse to me.
Vale, pues tenemos que ir. Muy bien, tenemos que ir a nivel. Vamos a dejar que termine de poner todos los avisos. Un poquito tardón.
Think I got scabies.
Vamos a ir primero aquí.
So Ciri was here. A spinning top. Gretka's toy. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Y entramos en el alijo. Como veis, aquí tenemos esto. Esta la vamos a guardar. Y esta también la vamos a guardar. Esto no se puede... Suelo guardar las cosas épicas, pero por guardarlas, Pues salimos de ahí. Nos vamos a hablar con...
Thistle.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
Encontré este juguete.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
¿Qué más te contó Ciri?
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
¿Sabes dónde está Ciri?
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot.
¿Qué amigo?
Ciri wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Encuentra la cabaña del conjurador. Conjurador. Pues vamos. ¿Dónde conjurador? Joder. Juego cochinote. Ay, que habíamos subido de nivel. Perdona. Personaje. Aquí vamos a poner uno de rojo. No está mal. Vamos a continuar. ¿Tenemos más? Ya habíamos cogido antes. Ah, los puños de furia, eso es como peleas por todas las ciudades que vayamos encontrando. Vamos a ir peleando con diferente gente, como si fuera un campeonato. Y las carreras también. Las carreras son... hay 3 carreras y hay que hacer también pues, 3 o 4 carreras por cada sitio. Y está muy interesante. Vamos a ver. No podemos ver nada.
Not so fast, Roach.
otro lado. Voy con el GPS. Madre mía. Se supone que tiene que ir por el camino y no va nunca por el camino. Ahí está la carrera. Pero todavía no. Es muy prontito todavía para mí. Nos cabrean si pasamos rápido por las ciudades.
You hear? They found Margaret in the woods. Bloody something awful.
Y ya llegamos donde el loco está.
We'll get the old bugger, you'll see. I think they got scabies.
Some strays.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Think you need to leave now?
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
A casa.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
¿Me esperabas?
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
¿Lo has hecho tú?
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
¿Protegerla de qué?
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Busco a Ana y a su hija.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits? Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost. Must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Venga, vale. Si encuentro tu cabra, ¿me ayudarás?
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Esta misión es curiosa. aquí con la campanita hasta que encontremos a la... Bueno, una vez que la encontremos hay que llevarla con la campanita. Un lobo. Ven aquí. Sí. Otro. Ven aquí. Por ahí.
This way, I think.
Ahí está el punto rojo.
There you are.
Vamos, chiquitina.
Come on, let's go see the Beller. This way, Your Grace. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, take you back to the Beller. Misses you something awful. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Where the hell do you go?
Siempre pasa, se va para atrás y aquí va por el otro. Uno o dos.
Bear! Bear! Run, you son of shit!
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
No, ahí no. Vamos, necesitas.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the Pellar, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
¿Le vas a ayudar ahora?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pellar, and so the Pellar shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
No es suficiente, necesito más información.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
¿Cómo sabes todo eso?
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
¿Barón tiene algo que ver con esto?
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
¿Qué le ocurrió al bebé?
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
¿Cómo puedo anular la maldición?
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
¿Por qué necesita su sangre?
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
¿Has dicho víspera de los antepasados?
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve. Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name. Appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Quiere saber dónde está el malogrado.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Qué manera de empujar a... Tenemos que ver el bestiario. No sé por qué puñetas. Bestia no está. Constructores tampoco. Draconidas tampoco. Respetos tampoco. ¿Dónde está? Qué malditos. Malogrado. Axia tenemos que utilizar. Muy bien. Ahora tenemos que ir donde el varón. Hostia, está
Lightning
quemando.
strike.
Les han atacado o algo.
You, white one. Think your two swords can take on 40?
Oh!
Castle's on fire!
Sal del medio. El varón ha incendiado la cuadra. Se ha vuelto loco. Aquí ya salimos el caballo.
Drinkold fool tottering about again. Right, set the stone down.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Bueno, hay que tener cuidado y no cruzarse con el varón, porque si no entraremos en pelea con él. Que está ahí. Pero vamos a hacer esto. Si no, lo perdemos.
Damn it. Smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Get out!
Coming to dead.
We've a hero in our midst! You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian!
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Dormir. Opa, Luis, ¿qué tal? Pues va bien. He tenido algún problemilla, pero bien, bien, bien.
We need to talk.
¿Qué tal se ve? ¿Qué tal se oye? Porque nadie me ha dicho nada.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Nunca pegaste a tu hija, ¿verdad?
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
¿Cómo te sacaba el hechizo, Ana?
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
¿Sabías que habían huido?
You knew they'd run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
A ver. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿Cuál de las tres podemos hacer que no sea agresivo hacia lo que necesitamos como ayuda? Vale, ¿cómo huyeron? ¿Qué ocurrió?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone.
Borrachuzo.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
¿Tamara lo vio?
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
¿Y los indicios de pelea en la alcoba?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
¿Qué pasó luego?
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
¿Qué hiciste con el bebé?
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Voy a explicártelo.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Venga, vamos.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Venga.
A bit further. Follow me.
We give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
But if it goes garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
Pues tenemos que estar con Axia para el bicho y con Irden para lo que nos van a venir.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
No sé si me acuerdo cuál es el 3, 4, el 7 y el 4.
Scent attracted them.
It's right. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a leprechaun. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee Say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Falta la pala.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
A ver. Vamos a invocar a la doméstica, pero antes vamos a mirar. El inventario está bien. Las armas... bien. Y bien. Está bien. Está perfecto. Espera que el balón se suba. Ahora. Bien.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ah, tenemos que seguir al fantasmita. Bien. Vamos allá.
Got eyes on the Pam, ram, pam, pam, ram, ram.
What did I do to deserve your...
No.
Va a ser un caminito bastante un poquito largo, pero bueno. Siempre he preferido hacerlo a pie que a caballo.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Clothing. They change in here. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. One wants to show me something more.
Nunca viene mal. Vamos, chiquitina. Vamos a dejar por ahí para adelante. Bueno.
Necrophages had a field day. With a closer look.
Van a seguir saliendo todo el toque.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Pues, ya está cogido esto.
What do we have here?
A ver, cabeza.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Las patitas.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Costillas.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Ya están los coloritos. Lo que pasa que no es experiencia, son del level 9. Ahí va, se va a entrar. La carne es importante para recuperar vida. Que la comemos cruda, como si fuéramos ahí animales.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
¿Qué le había ocurrido a la chica que se quedó contigo?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, aye. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
¿Dónde está la mujer del varón?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
¿Por qué las ayudaste?
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
¿Qué pasó luego?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Háblame de esas marcas.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Sé dónde están.
While back I met a woman in Crookback Bog. Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she to Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
Gracias por ayudar.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Muy bien. Ahora, tenemos que ir donde el varón.
So here our paths diverge.
No, primero vamos a hablar con la hija.
Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Uy, casi. Vamos a ir. Ándale.
Slower. Faster.
Con él siempre pasa lo mismo. Son saqueadores.
What happened here?
You stupid or blind? It's clear as day.
'Tis also clear he's a witcher. Spare him your lip and answer.
I knows as much as yous, meaning nothing. But with a little learning, corpses can be read like books. Black and see, for the Reds. For the bridge.
We've merely seen to it that nothing goes to waste. Take this fine sword, for example. Found it in the rushes. Maybe you'd like to buy it.
No, la quiero.
A dead man's sword? No thanks.
Dead or quick, who cares about some previous owner? Sword cuts the same regardless. But if it's not to your liking, fine.
Vamos a 1 kilómetro.
Ugly bastard.
Una espadita. Veamos, pues la espadita que nos han dado. A ver. Buah. Hace más daño, pero tenemos 3. Oh, necesito un nivel superior. ¿Qué nivel superior? Lo vamos a guardar. Las piedras para poder ver cómo salgo.
Giddy up. Take it easy.
Muy bien, pero ¿para dónde tenemos que ir? Porque por el bosque no voy a ir. Tenemos que ir por ahí. Así que... Vamos a ir para abajo.
Come on.
La siguiente a la izquierda. Eso es. Tenemos que coger todos los de la izquierda. Las de la izquierda. Venga,
Any last words?
Damn cheap guards! You get your coins worth, even less. Thank you, Witcher. Where would I be without you?
Your guards run off.
Louts didn't get the chance, thank the gods. It's them you cut down, waited until we passed the last settlement, then attacked. And to think, I made sure the scoundrels were well armed. We stood no chance against them.
¿Qué estás haciendo en Velen?
Why'd you come all the way to Velen? Not many to sell to around here.
Well, there's the Baron. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Worth the journey just to sell to him?
We'd never have set course for these god's-forsaken lands if it wasn't. And we've not much competition. That's the upside. Thank you. Please, this was to be theirs at our destination. Now it's yours.
A ver. ¿Y no subimos de nivel? Nada más que nos había armado hasta las tope, donde vamos. Vamos yendo bien, porque ya no me fío. Yo ya no me fío. Sí. Aquí no hay una mierda.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Y vamos a subir de nivel. Hola, amigo.
Lost your nerve?
Scurvy mutant!
gonna kill you! Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Ah. Fuera. Fuera. A ver, nos han dado una espadita. O sea, una ballesta, perdón. No la podemos usar por nivel 18. Vale. Vamos a caballito.
Ah! Oh. Stop!
In a hurry.
Cambia mordo. Buah, pues no hay nada todavía andado, Madre mía,
Take it easy.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
El pass que hemos conseguido antes. ¿Quién tiene restringido... Perdón, ¿quién ha restringido el acceso a la ciudad?
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
¿De qué pass hablamos?
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Farewell.
Tenemos un pase. Que si hemos conseguido un pase. Bueno, da igual. Vamos a hacerlo a lo bruto.
Black ones took the same. They'll take note. He grabbed two.
Ay, va, qué pedazo de... Cagar partidita. Ay. Ha saltado donde no debía. Me vais a permitir un momentito antes. Mientras está cargando. Sí, lo de los saltos de fe son en Assassin's Creed, sí. Pero luego sin querer ha saltado ahí. Ahora. Perdonad, que estaba poniendo la refrigeración bien. Hombre, aquí tendría que estaría bien que pusieran algo de saltos de fe, entre comillas. Porque hay tanto para hacer, tanto para ver. A ver, aquí está. ¿Dónde estamos? Madre mía. Venga. Coge el caballito, lo traje. Oh, Tiago Khan, bienvenido al canal.
That's stench.
Que no he dicho nada. Ah. Falta aquí esto.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Y lo que siempre se me olvida, coger esto, que siempre se me olvida.
Go, go.
Vamos para allá, al mismo sitio. Y a ver si no hacemos el salto de, de fe. ¿A dónde va? Otra vez a por los desertores. Uno por ahí. Madre, que casi me da a mí. Hostia. Pero esa última ha sido... se la ha llevado en toda la boca. En toda la boca se la ha llevado. Lo mismo de antes, creo que no vale para nada. Con el caballito. Me cago en... ¿Pero cómo cojones se quitaba esto? Bueno, pues aquí no puedo hacer nada. Vamos por el caballo porque esto es un demasiado nivel. Sí, sí, tan corre. No sé por qué se han... No sé por qué se han cabreado si no has hecho nada. Bueno, sí, le he dado un... con la espada a uno de ellos, pero... sin más. ¿Cómo que yo? No, yo no. Espero que no me persiga todo el rato los... Rumpichurrón. Sí, sí, quitan rumpichurrón. Despacito.
Hey there.
Solo el paso.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Farewell.
Bueno, pues lo vamos a hacer por las malas. Que no están por las malas, pero bueno. aquí.
Fuck.
Vamos a cruzar el Pontar a nada. ¿Que no me dejas por el puente? No pasa nada. A ver si hay algún cofre o algo, no. ¿No me dejas por el puente? No pasa nada. Soy un inmigrante delante.
Long live Ranovan! Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
¿Tienes preocupada a tu padre o te comprendo muy bien? ¿Tienes preocupada a tu padre?
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
A ver. Porque os quiero a los dos.
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Cuéntame tu versión de la historia.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. We crossed the line and we fled.
Van sufrió un aborto, ¿verdad?
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever, she was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Sé dónde está tu madre.
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right in the head.
What? She lives! I must go there at once and get her out!
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
¿Y ahora qué vas a hacer?
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
¿Quiénes son esos amigos?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
¿Qué de tu padre?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you
Ese
strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
¿Qué de tu padre?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. I never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
¿Quién eres?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples.
¿A dónde te la llevas?
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Farewell. pues nos tenemos que ir a hablar con el varón. Vamos a buscar el punto de salto de aquí. Viaje rápido, siempre digo punto de salto. Y no me acuerdo dónde está, en la plaza, pero... Bueno, vamos a ir buscándolo.
Best wares this side of the ponton. Redania. Long live Radovid.
Ahí tenemos.
Spicy egg.
Y tenemos que ir donde el varón, que está por aquí abajo. Orilla.
Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday. The feast we had.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? My lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got's sure to please.
Tomazao, colega.
I'd like to take a look.
Tiene poco hielo. ¿Esto qué es? Ya os digo esto. Oh, mira, me puedo poner. Vale. Vamos a ver. Esto. Fuera. 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 Métele nada más, chiquitín.
Farewell.
A ver. Inventario. Pues ya está puesto.
Lifeless, move it. That's quite right.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
Servicio brujeril.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
¿Qué vas a darme? No, te ayudaré. Porque hemos dicho que vamos a ayudar.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Vamos a hablar con el varón.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
20 coronitas.
What do you say when it floats the common folk by scarring?
Look to.
I'll tell you where the loot's at. Your mate split the loot between them.
Witcher. A word, please.
¿De qué se trata?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Qué fuerte. Se echa un pedo y pone ahí en los subtítulos pedo. Tal cual. ¿Dónde estás?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story, insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, were called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
La muerte de un familiar siempre es dura.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Tengo que hablarte de tu familia.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her room's await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Tendrás que hacerte la idea.
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not. True. But I'd change. I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Eso te dan una paliza y te mandan de caza. ¿Con dos cojones?
That lass of yours. Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size. Why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Perdóname, ya está aquí. En Kaer Morhen.
At Kaer Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper.
All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
¿Tienes miedo?
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. And if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
Uy, va, ¿qué ha pasado?
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Venga, pues. Carolita.
Come on, silly! Don't you embarrass us!
Go on! Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Y ya está. Esta es facilita.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Ahí va. Ya habíamos ganado. Pero si habíamos ganado.
See that? Not nearly as haggard as you think me.
Congratulations.
Unnecessary. Better you bid your sword farewell. I await my reward. What?
Another chance to win.
Habíamos llegado antes que él. No sé qué pasa. Se ha quedado ahí la joya yegua.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Sé dónde está tu mujer.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Mi opinión no cuenta.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Cuéntame qué pasó en realidad.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. The warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
¿Qué pasó luego?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse.
Bueno.
I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Joder. ¿Qué dijo Ana?
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Os merecéis el uno al otro.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear, went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
No te recomendaría que entras en la ciénaga.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Llegamos a un acuerdo, es hora que cumplas.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth!
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Vale. Claro,
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
Estamos.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Muy bien.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" He gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
No parece un monstruo.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, the merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Cartas a acueducto, boneto de contratos y todo. Vale. Pues bueno, pues hoy lo vamos a dejar por aquí, porque si seguimos hay muchísimo para hacer, muchísimo. Así que lo vamos a dejar por hoy. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Vamos a guardar la partidita mientras tanto. Y os esperamos el próximo día, en el próximo directo en nuestro canal. Acordaos de darle al follow, que siempre nos ayuda. Y hasta la próxima.